A Carmel holistic doctor once accused of misconduct will not be disciplined. The Indiana Medical Licensing Board today agreed to dismiss the state's case against Dr. Clifford Fetters. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny first told you about complaints against Fetters back in March, and she learned today why the state is dropping its case altogether.
Dr. Clifford Fetters did not appear here at the Medical Licensing Board hearing this morning, but his attorney did, and he says his client did not violate the law.
Health and Wellness in Carmel offers holistic cancer treatments. The website lists Dr. Clifford Fetters as director of medicine. He's also a licensed physician. The state filed a 28-page complaint against that license back in May 2023. The Indiana Attorney General's office alleged Dr. Fetters was unfit to practice, accused him of failing to inform patients of potential side effects, and alleged Fetters used false or misleading advertising, including touting ozone therapy as being therapeutic for cancer. Fast forward a year and a half later, the AG's office told the Indiana Medical Licensing Board it's dropping its case against Fetters.
The state believes it lacks evidence to continue with the charges.
Board members had concerns.
It seems like the case involved, for lack of a better word, kind of shaking down patients, giving them false hope.
The allegations are quite concerning, and it does seem like these patients and their families were in fairly vulnerable positions.
Fetters attorney Bob Saint explained the patients fall under Indiana's Right to Try statute, a law that allows terminally ill patients to try experimental treatments.
It was clear there was no violation, and in order to proceed with discipline, a disciplinary complaint, you have to have a violation. There just wasn't one.
He says when the state filed its complaint, it did not have all the medical records, including patient consent forms.
You have to let them know this is experimental treatment. Dr. Fetters clearly made all those type disclosures. He even went further and said most doctors in the country would not deem this to be the appropriate standard of care. He made no guarantees, no assurances.
Tim Hubbard's wife, Julie, was a patient of Dr. Fetters, and he says she was consumed with taking supplements and losing weight. She died of brain cancer in 2017, and Tim filed a complaint with the state against Dr. Fetters.
I think mentally, I think she's kind of torn between the supplements and enjoying her last days that she had.
What would you like to see happen to him?
I'd like to see him lose his license.
But Fetters will not face any discipline.
We certainly understand that it's a difficult situation for the families.
The board agreed to dismiss the state's complaint.
All in favor? All right.
Fetters' attorney declined to speak with us on camera, but says he would consider it once he has a copy of the final dismissal order. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
The Medical Licensing Board also discussed how some patients complained about the cost of treatment under Dr. Fetters, but the state said today it found no evidence any of the fees were inappropriate.